Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We do have an ad break starting up here in a minute, or probably less than a minute, probably sometime in the next 30 seconds or so. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well and had a fantastic start to your week. What all did you guys do over the weekend? I know we streamed Saturday morning my time, but I'm curious, what all did you guys do? So let's see, what did I do? After stream on Saturday, I got laundry done, hung out with Soul and Lady Foes, and let's see. Then I took Soul back to her place, got back home in time for dinner, and then after dinner, I made my way over to a friend's house for a Bible study, and then got back home and went to bed. And then Sunday, I was on the worship team at church, and then went to lunch, and then home, right? Home after that? Yes. No. Then I had to get Freon put in my car because I was out of stuff in my AC. So I had to replenish that. And then I went home for a bit, laid down up in my room for a bit to just kind of relax, and watched my friends Marco Polos that they sent me, and then went bowling, and then went to another Bible study, and then just double checking to make sure the door was closed all the way, and then I went to bed. And then, let's see, Monday was work. And then after work, I drove over to the Apple Store. And at the Apple Store, I needed my phone fixed. Because for whatever reason, at the time I didn't know what it was, but I was not able to hear through I was not able to hear through this part of my phone. Like if I had it on, for example, if I had it on speaker, I'd be able to hear what was being said. But if I didn't have it on speaker and I was just holding the phone up to my ear, I was not able to hear. Turned out there was a bunch of debris and dust and stuff in it. So once it got all cleaned out, for now it seems to be better. And so that is good. And then came home. Actually, I filled up the car with gas, and then I got home. And then I just relaxed for a while. And then I did some Bible study before bed. And then went to work today. And now I'm home. And so had leftovers for dinner tonight, so that was good. And now just kind of chilling. Just chilling like a villain, as they say. So what all did you guys do from Saturday to today? It was a busy week so far, but that's most of my weeks these days, is figuring out, where am I supposed to be when? And just getting so much done in the span of a week. So, gonna be doing some stuff with DLC this week. So, I think our goal is we're gonna do another test stream on Thursday. And then we're gonna have a Friday official launch stream. It'll be our first official launch, and we are super excited about it. We have topics that we want to talk about, and so we're just excited to kind of share who we are, and then whatever else God places on our hearts. So if you want to check that out, we have there it is. Okay, it just took it a minute. So there's the link to our Discord and our Twitch channel. So hopefully we will see you guys there, and hopefully the test stream goes well. because we had our first test stream on Friday, and I think we were able to get a bunch of the bugs worked out, but we're still working on those last few just to make sure that we're ready. You know what I mean? And so we just want to make sure that everything goes well for our first official stream. So we're going to do one more test stream on Thursday, but I'm not sure what time that'll be. So keep an eye out, and hopefully you will know soon. So I'm excited for everything that this week has in store because, hey, how's it going, Soul? It's good to see you. How was everything going with your dad? I know on the last Marco Polo you weren't quite sure what the schedule looked like tonight, so hopefully it's not too much out of the ordinary. I need to double check something. Okay, we're gonna double check that. I need... Okay. I'm gonna add... Hopefully. Soul, see if we can get Vocal Duck in here. I want to check something. I'm wanting to check something if he's free. I know tonight's his Bible study night, but... Oh, your aunt invited you guys over for dinner! That's awesome! How did that go? Was it an absolutely delicious dinner? We just had leftovers tonight. So I had leftover, Costco stuffed peppers from last night, and some leftover broccoli cheddar rice, and a bit of macaroni salad. So a lot of pasta tonight, but worth it. You had some pancakes. That sounds delicious. Was there anything in your pancakes? I like blueberry pancakes, and I like chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, your cousin and her son were there, and it was a taco and enchilada night. That's amazing. I absolutely love that. It is Tuesday, after all, and in our neck of the woods, Tuesday means Taco Tuesday. So... if you have the stuff that's inside of a taco, but you have it in a pepper instead, does that count? Does that count towards Taco Tuesday? Quite the conundrum. Quite the conundrum as to whether or not I have abided by Taco Tuesday standards. I was kind of frustrated with myself this morning for like a brief moment because I have... Oh, I'm going to set that... I'm going to put my phone right there on top of it. So I have this, right? It's like a 3-in-1 charger. So AirPods go here, Apple Watch goes here, phone goes here, right? So last night... I had decided I'm going to charge my AirPods and make sure that they're ready to go for today. And I got halfway to work, right? 3-in-1. It's very, very handy. I also have one at my desk at work. And so I get about half, maybe 2/3 of the way to work, and I realize, wait a minute. Did I bring my AirPods? And I'm looking at I'm kind of fishing around in my purse during a red light. Nothing. I had left it on the charger up in my bedroom. And so it wouldn't be a big deal normally, but I just really like having that with me, and it also makes it where it's easier for me to lurk on Twitch streams during work because I'm actually able to do that. And I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna lurk while I get stuff done. And 9 times out of 10, I'm able to just kind of have that play in the background while I'm getting all of my requests done. Tuesday is officially Taco Tuesday at her house, but this Tuesday in particular is also your dad's birthday. Oh, that's right! Somehow I thought his birthday was a little closer to the 20th, but you're right. You did mention that today's his birthday. Digital Gypsy, thank you so much for the follow. Hostess cupcakes involved this time. That's awesome. So, Digital Gypsy, how did you find the channel, my friend? So, by the way, Soul, are you where you can put your dad on for a minute? Yep, they were fully charged when you got home. They were fully charged when I got home. I came upstairs and I was like, those are going in my purse so I don't forget them. That would be yours. Yours are a week apart. Okay, that's right, because yours is... Yeah, okay. Okay. Somehow I thought yours were closer together, like a couple days instead of a week. But you're right. I remember you telling me that now. You are right. Are you where you could walk over to your dad's and have me on speaker? Uh-huh. I do. You might have to explain to him a little bit of what's gonna happen. Okay, let me know when he's ready. I'm excited for this, you guys. Shh, we're going on a road trip. Be very, very quiet. We want to surprise him. All right. So let me know when we're ready. We're just gonna wait until we get word that we're ready. And we're gonna wait. This is gonna be so much fun. Outside the door. All right. Let me know when he's where he can hear. Yup, exactly, Star Fox. Okay. All right, you guys, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Soul's dad. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, Soul's dad! I hope you had a fantastic birthday. May God bless you this year and every year. So blessed to know you, and can't wait to see what this year has in store, and hopefully it is good news and amazing news. So, have a very blessed birthday. Thank you guys for joining me on that. I'm loving all the happy birthdays and the emotes. Thank you. I'm sure that Soul and her dad both really appreciate us being able to make his day just a little bit brighter. How's it going, Dusty? Next Thursday is family, food, and football. Yeah, the best 3 words that start with the letter F. Family, food, football. You are so welcome, Soul. I hope he enjoyed it. You might have to explain why I called him Soul's dad, but Other than that, oh man, because I'm sure he's looking at your phone, just going, "Wait, I know that person, but why is she calling me Soul's dad when she knows my name?" Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. I just don't want to dox anybody, so that's why I called you Soul's dad. we're a specifically non-doxing place. 3 times? Oh my gosh. Well then, I need 2 more you're welcome. So you're welcome, you're welcome. There we go. Because he says thank you, thank you, thank you. We say you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I hope he's had a great day and that he was able to feel celebrated and loved and just feel the presence of God today. So, and you know what this means, guys? Soul just unintentionally let us know when her birthday is. You've got a blister in your mouth that everyone gets. Besides that, you're all right. Well, I'm glad you're okay other than the blister, but we'll be praying over that blister. I am adding that right now. There we go. So this means that next Tuesday, we get to sing happy birthday to Soul! Ah, it's gonna be awesome! Hi, Torstein, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into some prayer time. Good, I'm glad to hear it, Torstein. We're gonna jump into some prayer time. Yep, Thanksgiving week and Soul's birthday. He went to a movie with your aunt and apparently fell asleep during it, but it sounded like he had a nice time nonetheless. Right? Lots of November birthdays. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. No. Did I unleash a plan? Did I say that whole plan out loud? Did I? I don't know. Plans being made to celebrate a friend's birthday on a stream night? Would I do that? Would I embarrass a friend and make an entire chat sing happy birthday to a dear, dear friend on her birthday? Yes, I would. And we're going to. Never, right, Starfox? Oh man, that's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. But you're mentioning that your dad possibly fell asleep during the movie reminds me of when my mom first saw Tangled. She fell asleep partway through Tangled and woke up during I See the Light. And her brain, in her half-asleep state, asked my sister, "Hey, daughter, what are the marshmallows?" And we went, and my sister was like, "Marshmallows? What marshmallows are you talking about? The floating marshmallows with the light on them, what are they?" "Mom, those are lanterns." And so she never lets herself live it down, and so we never let her live it down. Oh, man. I love my mom. She's the best. But on that note, you guys, let's go ahead and pray. And we're going to jump into the game. We've got some more clues to find and a game to complete because I am a completionist. We're gonna make it. Right? At least she wasn't caught off guard by the lyrics I see the light, right? Or at last I see the light, right? Guten Tag, ja. One of the few things I know in German is Guten Tag. Alright, you guys, any prayer requests, please feel free to drop them below. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water. There we go. I've got a water bottle full, you guys. Just in case. Alright. I'm gonna pull up my prayer list just to make sure. In case I forget anything, I can kind of take a look over there. And we will go ahead and pray, and I will add anything that gets put down below at the end of prayer, but I will be looking up partway through just to make sure I don't miss any new ones in chat. Alright, so let's go ahead and pray. Dear Lord, thank you so much for who you are and how much you love us. Lord, I bring everybody that's in this chat right now and everybody who will eventually come to you. I pray that you be with each and every one of us, Lord. I ask that you be with Soul and her dad, and let her dad have the best birthday ever, Lord. And let that lung cancer continue to be stage 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you that it's A, that it's only stage 1, but B, that it also does not seem to have spread, Lord. That MRI came back clear. Lord, I ask that you let that chemo treatment work. And if there's any other treatment that the doctors find that might work better than chemo or have less harmful side effects than chemo, please give the doctors enough wisdom to try that treatment instead, Lord. I ask that you be with Kishu and Spark in their pregnancies. Give them energy, Lord. Give them just an amount of energy that could only have come from you, Lord, and take away any pain that they're feeling, Lord. And as they near the end of their pregnancies, Lord, let the deliveries go smoothly. Let Kishu's baby turn to not be breech. I ask that you be with Dusty and his mouth sores and also his unspoken, Lord. Let all of that be resolved according to your will. And thank you, Lord, for the provision you've given a couple of my IRL friends in regards to housing. Thank you, Lord, for that. And I ask that you be with Bayo and his work week. I ask that you just give him strength and patience, Lord, with his machine and with his workers. That you just be with him, Lord. And be with Zyro and help him to find a job in the state that he wants to eventually live in, Lord. He told me today about a possible opportunity that he's looking at, and I pray that if it be your will, that would work out. I pray over the DLC streams this week, the test stream on Thursday, let that go well without any bugs. Let all of those bugs get worked out if they need to be, and let the stream on Friday be a resounding success, Lord. I ask that you be with STL and his headaches and his toothaches. I ask that you be with Phelan and his headaches. I ask that you be with Lady Foes and Adiphoes and their unspokens, Lord. I ask that you be with Star Fox and just help him to understand your word more, Lord. Your word says that if any of us asks for wisdom, you will give generously. Lord, all we have to do is ask, and that is what Star Fox is doing, is asking for that wisdom to know what your word says and to understand it. Lord, I ask that in regards to Soul's dad, that the chemo works and is a resounding success. Whatever other treatment they use, let it be a resounding success. And just be with everybody here, Lord. let everything go the way that you want it to, Lord. Bring those in that you want to have come in. Lord, I pray for anybody suffering from anxiety, depression, imposter syndrome, any other mental health issues, Lord, that you be with them. And anybody who's suffering physically, Lord, that you be with them, whether it's injury or illness. Just heal them, Lord. I ask that you just be with anybody here who doesn't know you. Make yourself more real to them, Lord. I ask that you be with Bree and Elisa and Denise and Johanna and just anybody else, Lord, that comes to mind in this chat, that and the minds of the people in this chat, I mean, that need to know you. Lord, I just ask that you just make yourself more real to them. Lord, provide opportunities for them to hear about you and give whoever you are leading to talk to them about you the boldness and the courage to proclaim you to them, Lord, to be able to answer their questions and point them in the right direction. Lord, let us have a fun time of fellowship tonight, and let us just have a great time just hanging out and solving mysteries. And in your name I pray. Amen. All right. Let's go ahead and minimize that. Of course, Dusty. Anytime. Let's change the category. Come on. Alright, we're going to type in the whole thing. Come on, Twitch, you can do it. So DLC stands for Discover Life with Christ, and it is a ministry that I'm a part of, where our goal is to meet you where you're at and help you discover just how amazing life is with Jesus. And so our streams are going to be every Friday, and we're having a test stream on Thursday just because we want to make sure that we have everything set to go, you know what I mean? And making sure that any technical bugs get all worked out. And so it's Discover Life with Christ, and we just want to meet you where you're at. And hopefully you'll be able to grow in your faith and discover who God is through us. It is good to see you, Torstein. It's always a good day when I get to stream and I get to see all of my favorite people. Gotcha. So it sounds like they're starting with radiation therapy. It's going to be here on Twitch as well. So our Twitch channel is linked above, as is our Discord. So the streams are going to be here on Twitch, but we're also active over in the Discord as well. So they're starting with radiation therapy. Yes. Okay, so radiation can be good. I would also see if there's anything immunotherapy-wise that they might be able to do, because I know a friend of mine that was a former college roommate is going through immunotherapy, and it seems to be working well for her. And thank you guys so much for all the prayers for the DLC. I very much appreciate it. So we're gonna try and find out how the intruder entered the camp.
Did you hear another sailor's drowned on the beach?
Could he have come intruder window? see, so we're gonna come
Does this
down
poster truly
here.
claim that Cordona has a ghost?
Let's check down here. Silverton Port. I've seen some about it. I know the basics of what's going on in Israel. Ah, gotcha. So you've asked him if they've mentioned anything. It doesn't sound like it. It's hard because you get all your info secondhand. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. It's hard when you're getting info not directly from the source. You know? I wonder if you know who his doctor is, if they could tell you anything, but probably not. I don't know. I don't know how all that would work. But yeah, I've seen quite a bit of what's going on in Israel, and I'm definitely... That's what I forgot to pray about. You know what? We're gonna do that right now. Lord, right now we bring Israel before you and Palestine. We ask that you protect the innocent lives on both sides and just bring this to a resolution, Lord. And I also pray the same for the Ukraine, that you just protect the innocent lives there as well, Lord. And just keep everybody safe. In your name I pray. Amen. Okay, so we can't climb up a ladder. I'm guessing we can't go in the water. Because usually Sherlock doesn't like going in the water. Sherlock and water don't exactly mix for some reason. I don't know why. But they don't. So we need to know how the intruder broke into the camp. So firstly, we need to find our way back to the camp.
Did you hear? Another sailor's drowned on the beach.
Ah,
What an idiot.
here we go. Find out where and why the sailor drowned. No? Huh.
Did you hear? Another sailor's...
There we go. Saw a ghost. Nope. Okay. No? Huh.
Did you hear? Another sailor...
Let's see, so it's another sailor. A sailor was found drowned on the beach by the cemetery. People are talking about sirens. But that's just superstition. Or is it? I agree, Torstein. I totally agree. I completely agree, because we are all created by God, and hate just, it's sad. see. Trying to figure out bandit lair. Exactly. Disgusting and deeply unsettling. I completely and 100% agree. Ah, there's the refugee camp. So I need to go back here. I need to go this way. And then there should be, because that's the refugee camp. Oh, I think it's downstairs. Exactly. It's one of those things where I feel for the innocent lives on both sides. Because there's just so much loss on both sides. Okay, so we need... Aha! Here we go. Here we go. Now the intruder
I'm
broke through
busy.
the camp.
Don't you have papers to fill? City Hall lubberheads.
Lubberheads? What you talking about, lubberhead? I'm not even sure what that means, but I'm taking offense to it. Huh.
Well done, Sherry. At least
At
it
least you
won't
won't
die
die
from the
from
infection.
infection. Aha, here we go. Boat? Unlikely.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
So that's, I mean, it's an option. Nope, nope. Your left side on news you hear in Norway saying that Hamas is a terrorist group. It is. It very much is. Okay, where am I? I'm like, where even am I? The do not? I'm not sure I'm not 100% sure I'm following what you're saying. They do.
Murder! Beasts!
But let's go ahead and move on to happier topics, if that's okay. So, let's see. Happier topics.
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates.
Gotcha. Let's see. Does anyone have anything fun planned for the week? This week at church, we went through, we covered Matthew 6, 5 through 8. So last week, we're kind of taking chapter 6 backwards, kind of, at least in regards to the first half. We covered the Lord's Prayer last week, but this week we covered how does God want us to pray. And we covered that, you know, he wants it to be where you just talk to him like you would anybody else about anything. He's your best friend. He doesn't want you to use big words and grandiose language. He wants you to just pray to him. He wants you to talk to him. And so that was something really good. That was a good reminder, I think. Yeah, it is a bit strange.
Back off.
Why back off? Why, Mr. Guard? Do we have anything else? Anywhere else that he could have gone and, Oh, we've got this.
A single Malpal button.
Just some work and some online Bible studies and online church sermons. Nice! You think your stepsister and her husband and kid are coming down this week? That's fantastic, Star Fox. I'm glad to hear that. What do you think you'll be studying in your Bible study this week? Trying to figure out where one is in Hebrews and one is in Galatians. That's cool. Are you finding that you're understanding it better? Right? No footprints.
Roadman
All
cigarettes.
kinds.
A brand highly regarded
there
by
we
law
go.
enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good
There
old police
we
just let the
go.
man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Uh-huh. We did it. Okay. By boat? There is a narrow canal that runs past the camp. The intruders could have come by boat, but there's no boat near the camp and the police guards would have seen him. Through the sewers? There's a sewer exit on the camp territory, but it's permanently sealed and can't be opened without much labor and noise. Front entrance? It's guarded heavily by the police, but would they simply let him in? There are a lot of cigarette butts at the smoking spot near the main entrance. Most of them are of the Roadman's brand, which is popular among Cordona police. But there's also one Malpal butt. Coincidentally or not, a Malpal cigarette butt was also found at Werner Vogel's gallery after the break-in. Oh, you try and find a verse-by-verse sermon online that breaks it down and you learn a lot. That's awesome! I'm so glad to hear that. Because what that does is that gives you a new perspective on it. It helps you kind of understand what's going on, and then you can try and make sense of it. And from there, you can form your own opinions on it. I agree, Torstein. It is very much so scary how much things have changed climate-wise. It's definitely been warmer longer over here. you feel more comfortable?
I'm busy. Don't you have papers
You
to
feel like
fill?
you're able to contribute
City
more?
Hall lubberheads.
Do you feel like you're able to contribute more to everything going on? You think mostly of the glaciers that you have here in Norway. That makes sense. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what all of that. See if there's anywhere else. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. So, yep, and summer's definitely hotter. Definitely hotter. Yeah, that makes sense that that would happen there. Maybe? Let's see, are the... First off, are the boxes broken? I can't remember. Okay, so they did get knocked over, kind of. But not terribly. Okay. So we start over here. You think so? You gotta work on speaking up. You type your answers, you don't speak well when you do it out loud, and when you read, it's worse. Drop words, slur words, fumble them, lose your spot. You can definitely relate to Moses. Yeah, there are times where I have to do the same, where I have to, like, think through, okay, this is what I want to say, and type it out. Usually it's if I'm trying to really make sure that I have what I want to say correct. That I want to plan something, like if I'm going to be calling somebody, I tend, like if I'm calling a doctor, for example, I want to make sure that I have everything that I need, so I'll type out a script sometimes. But I totally understand. And the more practice you get on speaking up, the easier it'll be. And I haven't heard anything new on the Ukraine either. I mostly prayed for them because I was like, you know what? They need prayer too. And I don't know if anything's still going on there or not. But at least they know that we're praying for them. Lady Foes! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! How did the rest of your stream go? Hello, Lady Foes' party of 6. How's it going? You guys, check out the amazing, amazing Lady Foes. And she does all kinds of fun things. She does Duolingo, she teaches ASL, she will help you with Portuguese, all kinds of stuff. So, hopefully you will check her out. If you do, tell her I sent ya. And hopefully the rest of your stream went well. It is so good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. I had a blast crocheting with you on Saturday. That was so much fun, and we need to do that again. We're trying to figure out how a murder happened in a refugee camp. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know necessarily. Okay, so he could have tripped over the boxes. That could be. So it's either he got pushed in after tripping. Let's take a look in our casebook. So what do we know? Okay, a handprint on a stone near the bridge suggests he tried to hold on to it. He had been stabbed in the chest. Cracked as if stuck. Okay. So I'm gonna go with... Nope, that doesn't let him have his handprint there. That does. Hey, Vocal Duck! Hello! Quack, 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 quack! Mr. Ducksworth! How's it going? I hope you're doing well. We're looking to see if we can solve this. Okay, so that means the sword was gone. Which one? Okay, so that has her falling. What's going on here? He could have had the sword. He tries to defend himself from there. Let's see, what's that one? Tripped. You know what? Let's try it.
You're not even
No.
trying, Sherry.
You're not even
Concentrate.
trying, Sherry. Okay, so that one looks right because those cases had to have been toppled. He maybe defends her.
You're not even trying.
Hey,
Sherry.
gonna watch
Concentrate.
right? Hi, Gusty. How you doing? Seriously, Sherry, get with the program. I know, right? Gonna watch Mighty Ducks 1 again in a bit. Going pretty well this week, all things considered. How am I? I'm doing well. I have not seen the Mighty Ducks in ages. I need to rewatch it. It's so good. So good. Such a good story of teamwork. What's been a highlight of your guys' week so far? That's what I would like to know. Mighty Ducks movies are good. Not seen them in a long time. Exactly, Dusty. Same here. Ducks fly together. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so she was dragged. He comes up. She tries to get away. So that would mean she would be gone. The Oregon Ducks beating USC on Saturday and 2 projects at work getting finished. Way to go, Gusty! That's amazing! Props to you, my friend. In fact, you get... Do I have it? Yes, I do. You get the applausa. Applausa, chat. Applausa. Your week has not been long enough to really have any highlights besides the birthday wishes to your dad, of course. Aw, I'm so glad. I'm glad that could be a highlight to the beginning of your week. And Lady Falls with the first. Look at that. And maybe they do that. They fight a bit. He trips over that and gets stabbed that way because it looks like the knife would stab him if he did that. And then he just kind of gets pushed.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I think it's gotta be this one that's weird. He pushes her out of the way. Right? Happy birthday to Soul's dad! There
So,
we
have a thug
go.
who
We
came
did
to take
it.
a refugee woman
That
with
and
him.
Marco
She
Polo with
resisted, but
friends.
he dragged her by
Still
force.
determined to get a certain someone
One
on
of the
board.
refugees stood in his
I'll
way,
get that as soon
armed
as we
with a
go through
stick.
this.
Yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade.
This is true.
The
That
man
would be
didn't
hard.
anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him.
Uh-huh.
In the confusion, the woman managed to break free.
Uh-huh.
The thug took fright and fled.
Uh-huh.
He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade.
Oh.
However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
Huh.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Interesting.
In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Yes, those Marco Polos with friends have been so much fun! So much fun! And yes, we do need to get that friend of ours to play Digimon with us. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days. 47 incomplete requests in mod view. Oh no! Huh. So then, Mind Palace. He came to the camp intending to kidnap her. He had the opportunity to kill her, but that wasn't his goal. That would make sense. A henchman, not merely a thief. A henchman who takes on various roles. Interesting.
Mr. Harlow,
Now
your
we get to
refugees
say
didn't murder
hello.
anyone.
What?
Done.
Pray
Yay!
tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully.
Exactly.
This might
Perhaps
solve
after
one problem
after
for
her
you, but will
exam.
create a few more.
I'm thinking
that's a great start.
at some
The
point
man came to the
Saturday
camp
after
intending to
stream,
kidnap one of your refugees.
we need to do some like
woman.
celebratory
What he didn't
boba.
expect was that the refugees
That
would
would
stand
be
up to protect
amazing.
the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos
Celebratory
of it, the man
boba
stumbled
milk
over those
tea.
crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his
After
chest
this
was inflicted
cutscene,
from
I have
an
a
unusual
question
angle.
for the
It was
chat.
not an
But
offensive
just
stab,
in
shall we say.
case,
The refugees didn't
just
touch
in
it,
case
and
this
judging
cutscene
by
has
the
any
blood at the
info that we
scene,
might need for
the
later.
intruder managed to
I'm
raise
gonna save
himself,
it.
but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But
Oh,
how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
Because
this is
they
where
let
your
him
new problems
in.
emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into
Jazz
the camp without the
hands.
police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger.
Oh
Somehow that doesn't
boy.
surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile,
So
I'll make sure
Holmes
the
has
police aren't
basically
detaining
just
the refugees any longer.
accused the police
You can
of
go back
letting
in
the
and look for your
thief
witness.
into the.
You think
Right,
one small clock
jazz
can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
I mean, Sherlock's got a point. Alright. Question for the chat. Do you like boba tea? If so, what is your favorite flavor of boba?
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
My personal favorite is a peach milk tea with either peach or mango poppin' boba. One or the other. Ooh, Arizona green tea. I love Arizona green tea, especially the one with ginseng and honey.
You're the one who tended to our man's
Ad
wounds.
break!
I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
There
Thank
we
you
go.
for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again.
Don't
What do you
worry,
want
it's
from Nayla?
Sherlock.
Naylor. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to
It's
find the people who did
Sherlock.
this and
He's
bring them
not
to
gonna
justice.
hurt
And to find them,
her.
I need Naylor's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Naylor if she wants it.
There we
But
go.
I
Fair
will
enough.
be watching you.
Fair enough. You're down with mango
Hello,
or
Naylor?
watermelon, but also a good taro is nice. Taro is good too. It kind of has that milk
My name is
cereal
Sherlock.
taste.
I know someone hurt you. I am here to help.
Low
I'm
sugar,
trying to
no
find the people
caffeine
involved
diet
and
kind.
bring them to justice,
Nice.
please.
So during the ad break,
There
we
is a
talked
photograph,
to
and
one
I'm
of
sorry,
the
it is terrible, but I
one
simply
of the
must
refugees.
ask. Where
He
did this
doesn't
happen?
quite
What can you tell
trust
me about
us
these
yet, but he's letting us speak to her if she'll allow it.
Christ,
Hi there, Killer Shark Slayer. How's it going?
Naylor, I'm sorry.
I'm not very good at
I'm
this.
I'm not very good at this.
Just want to
You came
talk
here
to
for me,
you.
But you
I'm
are rude
trying not to be
and
rude.
cruel and condescending.
Good, perfect, and amazing. Nice. I'm glad to hear
The
that.
man had this cross. Now go away.
I'm glad to
You
hear
must
that
be.
you're doing well.
I
What
do
do you
not
think
need
has made the
another
difference?
white man's help.
In general, milk teas, especially the
Oh,
floral ones, the
glad that
creme
wasn't
brulee
me.
milk tea,
Not my
lavender
best
milk
work, John,
tea, or
by a long
taro,
shot.
or Thai.
Naylor doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this
all
all
of
achieves.
those sound
But
so
she
good,
helped you
Soul.
anyway.
And
Now we know
venting,
that
I can
maniac's
definitely
face
see
and
where
the crossing
venting
wall.
helps
We can
because
still
it's
catch him.
easy to, it's easy or easier when you just let. It's like when you have that pot with the lid on it, and the pot's boiling, 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 boiling. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where the lid can't stay on it anymore, and it's gonna go boom. It's better to let out some steam before it gets to that point. Alrighty, Dusty, you have a wonderful night, and we will see you next time. It's much harder to think of a boba tea that you don't like. Totally get it. This tattoo might help me to pull it. What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? The Defiler is a high-ranking official. Huh. Alright, let's take a look in our casebook then. At Mercurio's place, we found a photograph of a vile act perpetrated on a young woman by John She drew a peculiar cross-shaped badge she saw on the chest. These are usually awarded to British high-ranking officials. Not many of these visit Cordona, let alone work on the island. Huh. In that case, let's go ahead and pin that.
Terrible events are behind that canvas, Sherry.
Okay, so we can't talk to her again. Can we talk to him again?
At least some of your kind have a hat. Thank you again.
Oh, okay. You may drop out unexpectedly. Gacha game is updating now. Gotta be ready when the character releases in about 20 minutes. There you go. I like the way your mind works.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
You still here?
Uh-huh. We gotta provide some evidence.
Don't bother someone else with this, son.
The intruder
There
has
we go,
a most
there we
peculiar
go.
tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point.
So
Do you know anything
two
about it?
lines
You really want to
and
know,
then a
kid?
point.
Why?
Like
You want to
something
play
like
a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's
mean,
just
true.
a tattoo, as it should be in yours.
that. I mean,
Ah,
that's
to
a
hell
fair
with you.
point.
Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you
Aha!
said?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company
Scaladio.
imports goods and wines and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland.
Alrighty, sounds
His
good,
people
Lady
can be
Foes. I
identified
love
by
your
an
face
obscure
more.
tattoo.
In fact,
like
I
the
dare
one
I
over
say
there
I
our
love your
friend
face
has. But these
most,
are all
so
mere
therefore you
rumours,
cannot
you
win
see.
because I said
If
most.
Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison
Just kidding,
now,
just kidding.
or hanged.
There's always room
Right?
for more love. Key evidence collected. Janban! Thank you so much for the raid! How are you, my friend? It's been so long! I hope you're doing well. We're solving a mystery. Bernadotti is a businessman from Scaladio who is rumored to run a smuggling chain covered by importing goods and wines between colonies and the mainland.
Sherry, wait. You might want to settle all the matters in the camp before leaving.
Oh,
You probably won't be coming back here anytime soon.
thank you so much for the follow, Janban.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
I hope you're doing well. Is there somebody I
Can I ask you a
need
question?
to talk to?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Kind of trying to see if there's anything else that I need here. Because John just yelled at me. The interesting thing in this whole game is that there's the fact that John is actually Sherlock's invisible friend in this one. Like, invisible friend from childhood. Can I talk to her? No? Why I no can talk?
At least some of your kind have a hat. Thank you again.
Uh-huh. Can I talk to you, kid? No? Can I talk to you, person that I helped to live? How was your stream, Janban? I hope you're doing well. It's been a long
You're
time.
disturbing a hornet's nest here, son.
I'm guessing there's gotta be something I'm missing here.
are still matters we can settle before leaving the camp.
Before leaving the camp. You played some more Sly 3 today. That's awesome. How did you enjoy it? Glad the stream was good. Hopefully you're enjoying it and we're just here solving mysteries. Or at least trying to.
May I ask you something?
Sorry.
We don't see much here.
We don't see much here.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry.
There we go.
We
Okay.
don't see much
That's
here.
not gonna work.
Oh, I am bored.
I
Call
know.
me when you find the answer.
I know, John. I know. It's been a lot of fun to replay these Slice Cooper games. Super fun. I'm glad. It's always fun when you find a game that you can just have such good replay value.
You're disturbing a hornet's nest here, son.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
So, I'm trying to figure out what there could still be here in the camp that I need to
Can you satisfy my
talk to
curiosity?
them about.
Don't think I can help you, lads.
May I ask you something?
The law can't help you with that.
You obviously haven't thought
What
this
if
all through.
I'm the law? I am the law, and the law is not mocked.
Or
There
you
is
just,
Can I ask
nothing
you a
on
question?
earth that we share.
Unfortunately, my casebook is empty on this.
It is either Valjean or Javert. Okay, so let's go into my wardrobe. We'll take off the hat.
Do you know anything about this?
Respect
Sorry.
the cloth.
We don't see much here.
May I ask you something?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Let's see, is there anything else that I might be able to... that I might be able to look at? I need to read. Is there anywhere else? Let's see. Options, because that means that we have to read something, yeah? Research this in the archives. Yeah. So there's gotta be... There's either...
May I ask you something?
Sorry. We don't
There's
see
either
much
something
here.
I'm missing. Like, I've literally talked to everybody I could in the camp. And nada. You haven't watched Les Mis in such a long time. I should watch it again sometime. If you're gonna watch it, I highly recommend the 10th anniversary cast. It has Philip Quast, Colm Wilkinson,
Such a mess. Let's figure it out.
and Leia Salonga, Ruthie Henshaw. So many amazing singers, so many amazing people. The staging on it is absolutely brilliant. And the singing is absolutely brilliant. Could it be back here?
Are these the rations the refugees get from the authorities? do people
It
even survive
might
out here?
be. In fact, let me do a search on that exact thing. Let us see. And it looks like there might be. We're gonna mute that just in case. Yep, it is, in fact. There you go. Alright, back to the game. But yeah, I love this cast because to me, even though it was more of a concert style, the way that everything was staged and went down, you're very welcome. The cast that they chose, because this is the cast that the writers actually would have chosen as their dream cast, which is why they call it the also known as the Dreamcast version.
Terrible events are behind that canvas, Sherry.
What else am I supposed to see? 'Cause I've got everything there. Alright. Oh. Ah, I saw that already. Okay. So, I'm gonna go this way. Gonna go down here. Dum-dum-dum. Let's see, can I... There we go. Okay. News from abroad. Just so this way I have an idea of where I'm supposed to be. Let's see here. We've done all that. We've gotten very, very close. I think we've gotten very, very close. Okay, so we've done that. Let's see, is there anything else that I need to do? That makes sense. Already done that. Okay, so then I guess let's pin that.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
You're disturbing a hornet's nest here, son.
I don't know what else there could be. I've done everything else.
These events are fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
Let's see.
There are still matters we can settle before leaving the camp.
There are still matters we can settle before leaving the camp. What matters are we talking about, John?
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
We don't see much here. Huh. I'm wondering if there's something maybe that I'm missing from earlier. Let's see if there's something I'm missing from earlier. I wonder if I can talk to those guys.
Do you know anything about this?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Okay, so we've done all that. We've done all that. Oh, the ladder. That could be what I'm missing. Maybe. Because I only looked at like 3 of them. Or 2 of them instead of 3 of them. Huh. It said in the thing the ladder behind him. Let's see. Casebook. Yeah, that's Harlow. Okay. Maybe because I'm far enough along now, I've presented. I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna see if the game will let us keep going.
It's a shame we didn't learn more about that scheme the guards were talking about. The corruption in Cordona flourishes once more.
We simply don't have time for this, John. We need to proceed.
No, sir. Now the rules for coming in have become much more stringent. So,
Okay, fine. We can't figure out more about the scheme. Oh well. I agree. This is more important and we need to move on. So, we're gonna go to City Hall. We're gonna go to the archives. As much as I'm a completionist, I could not find anything more on what needed to, like, anything more about the schemes. So I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna keep going. Let's see, he was a businessman. So businesses in Scaladio. Haha! There we go! We found it! Main office, southeastern Scaladio, Bazaar Road near the crossing with Roman Road. Bernadotte Company Limited ships goods between African British colonies and the rest of the UK, including Cordona. Imported products include food, wine, coffee, everyday goods, and more. The founder of the company is Mr. Niccolò Bernadotte, born in Sicilia, there we go, born in Sicilia, Italy. Mr. Bernadotte moved to London as a 39-year-old businessman. Later the same year, he moved his base of operations to Cordona, in his words, to be closer to the colonies he has business in. Since Mr. Bernadotte's arrival in Cordona in 1873, he has become a notable patron of the arts and an investor in Cordona's social well-being. Among his latest contributions is the purchasing of new equipment for the police station and aiding the governor in bringing in an airship called Led Zeppelin across from Germany. Alright. So we also need to look up high-ranking officials in the archives. Maybe legal? Nothing. There we go. I was looking at the wrong piece of evidence. That's what happens. Thomas Norton, born 1840 in London, graduated from Oxford in 1864. In 1869, started working at the Home Office as a secretary. In 1875, he took a position as a military commissioner in India, honored by the Queen herself with the Order of the Bath in 1877. March 1st, 1878, was appointed as the British envoy in Cordona with his own cabinet in the city hall. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the case book. You need to be talking with people. Okay. And then we need to go... Southeastern Scaladio, Bazaar Road near the crossing with Roman Road. Okay. Hey, the Roman Road! It's like the Bible, where you use all the verses in Romans, or a bunch of verses in Romans, to share the gospel. So, Bazaar Road near Roman Road. Ah, there it is. Okay. So if we go this way, and then we turn towards the bridge, and go across said bridge into Scaladio. Then we ought to be fairly close. Okay, so next big intersection. Trattoria. tea room, hotel, pharmacy. Near the crossing with Roman Road. So it should be around here. Ah, here it is. Bernadotte.
It seems they're not expecting guests.
I won't wait for an invitation, John.
Hello. Oh, we need to find another way in.
Excuse me, just one question.
You work, I count. There are no questions in this formula.
Oh my goodness. The rudeness. Perhaps if I change, you'll be able to assist me, my good,
Can I ask you a question?
good sir.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
I am not annoying them. I am simply asking them, John, if they have heard of any other way in. That is all. Thank you, and good night, John. Let's see, is there maybe a side entrance? Oh, well, hello.
These workers don't look like your average Cordona folk.
They're refugees from the camp.
That's our way in, Sherry.
Hey, yo. This is private property. You lost something.
Here for City
Good day,
Hall
sir.
business.
I've been sent by City Hall to
There
see
we
Mr.
go.
Bernadotte
We're just
about...
gonna...
Mr. Bernadotte isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk away or you'll never walk again.
Alrighty,
Capito?
sounds good,
Mr.
Soul. You
Bernadotte's
have a
best interest
fantastic
to
night of Bible
one.
study. And I hope you learned something. I cannot wait to hear everything that you've learned. And you are so welcome. Love you.
Listen, the man Bernadotte sent to...
So...
Hit him. We're just gonna hit him.
Trying to resolve this peacefully?
I mean, we did. I'm just like, we're just gonna hit him. We gave him 2 chances. Oh boy, my favorite thing. Oh no. I meant to hit. There.
I'm coming for you.
I know he's got one on his back. Come on. Show me the back.
I thought we were against murder.
We are. That was an accident.
Overcome him, don't run.
I'm coming. Just die.
Oh, come on.
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming.
There we go. There's
Don't
that.
bother moving. You've lost.
There. We're getting the timing better.
Don't cry.
Look at
The
that.
snuff's ready.
And ow. There.
Take a rest, my friend.
And only
Give him the
one
pepper
is
snuff.
dead. Oh. Hi, person. I know, right? I've died. Whoa.
Just die!
I've died in previous ones, but never. I have yet to die in the. Well, and congratulations. Here we go. Here we go. It's on me, guys. It's on me. You're so welcome, Starlina. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Hello, Warrior of Light. Thank you so much.
I'm coming for you.
We're trying to figure out how we're gonna
I'm coming.
figure this all out. And we're basically trying to solve a mystery as Sherlock
Don't bother
Holmes.
moving.
And seeing if we can do this without dying. Here we go. Oh no, you've got no audio right now.
Don't cry.
Sounds
you'll live.
good. Bye.
Snuff's ready.
Have a good night. Oh, come on. I'm trying to. No. So far, so good, Starlina. How are you? We're trying to figure out timing on this. That's what we're attempting to do, is figure out the, We're attempting to figure out the timing on this. Okay. 15,500 points. Hey! I mean, if you wanted, you've got enough that... Okay, we're gonna focus on a different guy now. Whoa. Ha.
I'm coming for you.
There. Under the weather still, but at least
No
not
more
shivering
crime for
without
you
reason.
until next month.
I love it. I'm glad to hear you're at least feeling somewhat better. Oh, come on. Oh, great. Great. I'm about to die.
I'm coming.
Overcome him. Don't rush.
There we go. We're gonna
I'm coming.
attempt not to die.
The snuff's ready.
Take
Okay.
this!
I thought we were.
Whoop. My apologies. And we're dead. Alright. Third time's not. Well, it's third time, but fourth time's the charm. I'll have to be better before Saturday, as the NCC has a doubleheader concert then. That's awesome, Starlina. I'm so glad to hear that. Are you singing in it? Alright. So, fourth time. The charm. There we go.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Alright. We've got one.
I couldn't miss the party.
Got him. So two.
No more crime for you until next month.
No more crime for you until next month. I love how it's only one crime per month per person.
No, you killed him.
Oops. Sorry.
The
I
snuff's ready.
didn't mean to. He's... You are, but you may be
Too
forced to
simple.
take a sick day, if not
Give
better
him the
by
pepper
then.
snuff.
For now, let's see. Nothing like recovering while chatting with friends. Exactly. Can't. No, I almost had him. Alright. Dear Lord, right now we just bring Starlina before you. We ask that you just help her to feel better. We ask that you restore her to full and complete health before Saturday so she can sing at this concert and sound as amazing as I know she does. In your name I pray. Amen. I'm so glad you're here, Starlina. It's so good to see you, my friend.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, not gonna kill him.
I thought we were against murder.
We are? It just doesn't seem like it when...
No, you killed him.
There. I know
Take
it
a
doesn't
rest, my
seem
friend.
like it, but I promise we are against... I promise we are against murder on this stream.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
There.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Alright.
The snuff. I thought we were against murder.
Oops. Why am I always getting these people?
I couldn't miss the party.
There, one more.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Ow. Ow again.
It's all yours now.
Oh, and we're again. We were that close, you guys. Every time we're getting closer and closer and closer. Every single time we're getting closer and closer.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, we got one down.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
There.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I love his don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
There.
No?
Give him the pepper snuff. The snuff's ready.
Alright, so far no accidental kills.
Overcome him. Don't rush.
I couldn't miss the party.
Oh, you killed him!
Well, that one was on purpose because I couldn't see
die.
the yellow thing. There we go.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Hi.
The snuff's ready.
Can I get behind him?
I thought... It's all yours now. Go for it.
Where's his... Come on. There. Got him.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
We did it! Oh boy. He's worried about
Disappointed me so much, Sherlock.
I know I have, John. Thank you, Vocal Duck.
Sherry, look. This seems familiar.
Really? What is it?
Is this?
Let's see what's hidden there.
Look at that. Not family-friendly thing.
Vogel's stolen painting.
There it is.
Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
I agree. I agree. So now we've got casebook with the stolen painting. Alright, nothing in the Mind Palace.
Don't come any closer. One step and I'll shred you to pieces.
I guess go ahead?
Go ahead. Make my day.
Righto. Yes.
Right? That
Yeah,
painting can
well,
just stay
excuse me,
stolen.
sir.
Thanks,
I think I hear-
right?
I've
Like,
got
that
to-
is not family friendly in
It's
the
better I leave.
least.
Oh, wow. That was as if somebody put my words in your mouth.
Cordona Chronicle. There we go. Front page. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm sad that I ended up taking those fatal shots, and I'm sad that John seems to think that that's who
This
I
is it.
am now.
This is where all the magic happens. This is it. This is where
So
all
we
the
need
magic
to find,
happens.
like, a key or something?
Please don't shoot me. I have a family.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I
Spare me.
promise.
So, you've cut through all the guards just to talk to me.
Yep.
Come here, and we shall talk.
Cool. Cool. Let's
Whenever
talk.
you're ready.
Let's
I hate
talk.
to intrude.
Let's observe what we can about this guy. He has a gang tattoo, different from the others. Got his cup of coffee, or hardened hands, that works too. And some damaged skin. He's got a gun. And a ring. He is married. Okay. He is a cruel gang leader who isn't afraid of getting his hands dirty to show off his position of power. A hard worker in his youth, Bernadotte grew hatred toward the world around him. He continually expects trouble and is always ready to make some. Raised in a poor family, he had to work in the fields from a young age. This led to suffering from pellagra, the effect of which still show on his skin. He refuses to hide this under fancy clothes that he might always remember where his motives and identity were born. Bernadotte and his men have different tattoos in the same style. The tattoos are most probably a code that represents different ranks within a tightly structured and secretive criminal organization. Or... so cruel gang leader, or a harsh gang leader and calculating businessman. Alright, what do we think? Is he a calculating mastermind? Or is he a ruthless crime lord? Which one could it be? Huh. I'm gonna go with Ruthless Crime Lord.
Bad news.
We're gonna go with
The thug
that.
you sent to the refugee camp only succeeded in stabbing himself.
There we go.
His next and final journey will be to the morgue.
Hold your horses. Who the hell are you?
Sherlock Holmes. And you are Niccolo Bernadotti.
Hey, how's
a
it
smuggler,
going,
kidnapper,
Mildred?
and notorious cutthroat.
Hope you're
among other
doing
things.
well.
Few men would dare waltz into my office and address me like that. You are either overconfident or unintelligent.
We're
This
solving
is
a
private
mystery
property.
with Sherlock
Give
Holmes.
me one reason why I should not shoot you on the spot. I am sure my friends at the station would call it self-defense.
Mr. Bernadotti, do you know
Oh,
the name
very
Boniface
cool.
Mercurio?
I do not.
Thorin
Mercurio
Tabor.
was a local artist.
How did the interview
Recently,
go?
a man broke into his apartment,
hope it went
ransacked
well.
the place, and killed him. The thief was looking for something.
You are testing my patience, boy.
In a moment, the connection will reveal itself.
Nobody tests his patience.
As I said, your man was found dead in the refugee camp. He was there to kidnap a woman, but the other refugees intervened to try and
Oh,
save her.
good! I'm
The
glad
ensuing
that you
scuffle
didn't have to
resulted
juggle
in the
time
man's
zones. I know that that
accidental
can
suicide.
be
He sported the same
a
tattoo as
pain.
your men in this building. In fact, it also bears a
Because
resemblance
I
to the
know
one
for
on your
me,
neck.
it's
Care to explain
weird
what
that when
business your man
everybody
had with this woman?
else is going
You
forward,
have
I'm
no
going
idea what
backwards,
you are
and when
talking
everybody
about.
else is going
I can
backwards, I'm
assure you
going
this was no
forward.
kidnapping. The refugees in the camp are on edge. What happened there is a tragic accident. One I am
Because
not
right now,
responsible for.
I'm Mountain
For
Time.
what reason was your man there
Before,
if not to
I was
abduct her?
Pacific Time.
Why would I answer?
Oh,
You are
the
yet to justify your
joys.
presence in the slightest.
I was hired privately to investigate the recent theft of a painting from an
Although
art
I've
gallery.
heard that
My
they're gonna
investigation led
likely
me
be
to a
doing
man from
away
your
with
organization
daylight
and
savings.
thus to you.
I don't
Mr.
know
Bernadotti.
when, but I've
That is
kind of
quite a
heard through the
stretch.
rumor mill that
Why
they
would I
might
need
be
to
ending
steal a
it.
painting when I could
And
buy
I would
anyone I
kind
want?
of be glad
Interestingly
to
enough,
not have
I
to
spotted
worry
the
about
stolen
daylight
painting
savings time
in your
anymore.
storeroom.
I buy and sell a lot of things, Mr. Holmes. Unfortunately, if this is true, it is not the first time I have been sold stolen merchandise.
Exactly.
I presume you were
Same
hired
here.
by the owner
Same
of the
here.
gallery.
I'll believe it when I see
Tell
it,
them to
especially because
contact
I
me,
don't
and we'll
remember
sort out the situation.
reading any
So,
specific
this
year
painting is why you
or
broke
anything
into
like
my
that.
office.
I just kind of
So
heard very
many
vague.
words, so
They're
little
considering
action.
it. They're
When you barged
talking
into my
about
office,
it.
Mr. Holmes, I got the
So,
impression you wanted
I think
to
it's
talk business.
still very
Now I
much
see
early
you had come
stages.
just to talk. Tell me exactly what you want, or get out.
It was necessary groundwork for what comes
So
next.
yeah, that's what
I
I'm
have enough
thinking is it's
evidence to
got to be
conclude that
pretty
the
early
gallery thief, the
stages in
artist's
order
killer,
to
and the dead man in the camp are all the
in
same
order to
person.
be that
The time
big.
is almost up,
Or they're
Mr.
just
Holmes.
not wanting to
Before
make
you
any
draw your
promises.
gun, there is one final detail.
Not
I'm
wanting
yet
to get
mention.
anybody's
The young
hopes up
woman
or
your
anything
man was
like
tasked to
that.
collect from the refugee camp had been defiled at a perverse masquerade party. That violation was captured in a photograph by Boniface Mercurio and used as a reference for his painting. The photo shows
Exactly.
the
They've got a
face.
lot of other stuff that they need to
Finally.
think about before.
That's why you're here, Mr.
There's a lot of other stuff
You
that's
have the
more
photograph.
important than daylight
It is what your
savings
man
that
was
also
after when he
needs
broke
to
into
be dealt
Mercurio's
with
apartment,
before
and
daylight
it is what
savings.
you're after
Like if
too,
we're
isn't it, Mr.
prioritizing,
Bernadotti?
You have the
daylight
photograph with you.
savings is kind of the
How
middle
much do
of
you
the
want for it?
list, if
I
not
am not
closer
naive
to
enough
the
to carry it
bottom.
with me, but I am yet to decide what I shall do with it. I know the man in the photo is a British envoy. What interest do you have in his downfall?
And I'm not even
must
sure
admit,
if
I'm rather
considering it
impressed
was
by how
the phrasing I
comprehensively you
saw.
have
I just know
pursued
that I
this
saw
matter. And so you
some
deserve the
article
honest
about it
answer.
somewhere a
My
few months
business dealings
back.
are often arduous in their bureaucracy. A man in his position, willing to look the other way, could ease my work significantly. In return, I will make sure no one looks his way either. A favor for a favor.
Also known as blackmail, the modus operandi of any true professional.
It was not originally my idea. Mercurio set things in motion, extorting the envoy for the most trivial of ends. Money. In response, the envoy hired my man to retrieve the painting and the photograph, eliminating Mercurio's leverage. I only learned the whole story after the artist was killed in his home.
And rather than extricate yourself, instead you took over Mercurio's venture.
It fell into my lap. As a businessman, I simply seized the opportunity. Now, how
Why
much
do I
you
not
want for the
believe
image?
you? Why do I not believe you? We're
I
gonna
saw
save that
refugees
yellow one
from
for
the camp
last.
at your warehouse. They work for you.
I have made
We're gonna save the
arrangements with City Hall
highlighted
and the
one for
police.
last.
Thanks to me, refugees can work and be paid. It's a pathway to freedom.
And how much do you save by capitalizing on their cheap labor?
Probably
I
quite a
have heard
bit.
no complaints. They seem happy just to get out of that slum.
This is true. This is true, Mildred. I don't believe him because his
I
mouth
could
is
not help but
moving.
appreciate the collection of smuggled artifacts in your
Like,
storeroom.
why would I believe this guy?
You have
He's
rather
given me no
diversified
reason
your
to.
business.
Oh, high and mighty of you, Mr. Holmes.
Or at least the
Not
game
all
hasn't given
smuggling
me
is
any
immoral.
reason to.
I pay generous rates to developing cultures and spread their culture to eager buyers. And furthermore, I supply many immigrants with a taste of home.
A very convenient way of thinking.
I have traveled wildly, Mr. Holmes. I've seen people in far-flung lands for whom my services are a
Ask me no
lifeline.
questions and I tell you no
Without them,
lies,
they'll
right?
starve.
Right,
The
Starbucks?
tax on cargo is
Alrighty,
often so
Jandan, you
absurd
have a
that it would be more
fantastic dinner.
profitable to
I will
simply
do my best to
sink your
have a
ship
great
and
rest of
dock
my
it in the
stream.
harbor.
It's going pretty well
Trust me,
so far, so
speaking from
hopefully that continues. And I need to know what is for dinner.
Why did you
I
send
need
your
to
man to
know
remove
what's
the woman
for
from the camp?
dinner.
Without a
We
photograph,
had
her testimony was
leftovers.
the next best thing.
It was
Securing her was in
delicious.
everyone's interest. Victims and witnesses all too often disappear. I thought the girl was safer with us. I did not anticipate what would happen at the camp.
I don't know.
Why should I give you the photograph?
Just name your price.
What if my price were not money? You claim to have connections, Mr. Bernadotti. Perhaps you could improve conditions for the refugees.
Oh,
Give them a
you made
chance for a better
gnocchi.
life.
I love gnocchi.
I do have
That is
connections,
so
Mr. Holmes,
good.
but help the whole camp.
Ooh, and
You're asking
fettuccine
too
alfredo
much.
with
I
chicken.
could, however, make arrangements.
Oh, you
for
are
one
speaking
person.
my language,
The
the
woman who
both
was
of
violated
you.
will have her own
You're
home
speaking my
outside the
language, the
solely
both of
for
you.
her and her child. She
That
will
is
no
my
longer be a
favorite.
refugee,
I
but
am
a princess.
sucker for
That
Italian
I can
food.
guarantee.
I love
really
it.
possible.
It will be neither fast nor
Stromboli,
easy,
pasta,
but I can do it.
gnocchi.
She deserves it, don't you agree?
All of it.
And that's for
So
her abusing.
good.
He will serve me as much as he deserves.
So, in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotti.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply
don't
give me the
know.
photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
What makes you think you can decide what's best for these people?
I'm not
Such
sure
is
I
the
believe
arrogance
him.
of British imperialism. I take your point.
Edfan! Time for a hydrate. And a stretch. Right? Italian food is just so good. And a posture check. Time for some self-care. Heck yeah, Edfan. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. We are solving a mystery. We're figuring out all the connections that we can. I'm gonna go back and see if there's anything. I'm gonna still stress you have an insurance application appointment this Friday and praying for best case scenario. Lord, right now we just bring Edfam before you. We ask that as she and Doc get this insurance application all taken care of, that it goes according to your will, that... Excuse me, Lord, I'm sorry. I did not mean to yawn in the middle of a prayer. I apologize, Lord. I ask that you just go before that application, let it go through smoothly. I ask that you just let the application be looked on favorably and get Edfan the insurance that she needs, Lord. And in your name I pray. Amen.
The front door's now
Adbray.
open, sir. You can leave through it. If you want, of course.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. He claims that the British envoy had sent the man, or his man, to obtain both the painting and the photograph. Looking into elder law as well, but hoping we won't have to go that route. Gotcha. I'm not too familiar with elder law. What's elder law? Why do I suddenly... Oh, do I need to go back and talk to him? Oh, that could be. Let's see, he's at the corner of Bazaar and Hermes in Old City. We're gonna go to the Watchtower. And then down Scarlet Street this way. Down to Hermes. And let's see. Nope. Don't need to talk to her. Oh, because it's Bazaar in Hermes, not... Sorry. I thought I was over far enough. You're the one who got in the way. Elder law, at least how you've been using it, which means it's probably the wrong definition, is where it's a letter or something from an elder law or Medicaid attorney that says Doc is unable to pay for your services with his income. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Now that doesn't mean anything, you know, that doesn't mean anything in particular is incorrect in your interpretation. It just means I've never heard of it, but it's intriguing. So then what happens next? Do they, once you're Okay, you kind of need me to be on Medicaid because you have an upcoming surgery with another one potentially following after. Oh. Okay, so when you're... So if everything goes well with this appointment to look at elder law, then that would mean that you would be able to be on Medicaid and have that pay for your... surgeries?
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you
If I'm
uncovered
understanding
anything
correctly?
new about the theft?
Why do I suddenly get a chill down my spine?
I've brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
Sure.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was
Yeah,
tight-lipped
we'll
about the
go
painting too.
with that.
Huh, he's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. One presumes you were not responsible.
We're gonna start with
It was
the
an
thief,
accident at the refugee
and
camp.
then we're gonna
He
break the
impaled
news
himself
about
on his own knife.
Mercurio.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of
own
his murder.
murder.
Killed in his own flat
This
by the same
upcoming
person
appointment
that
is
stole his
actually
painting.
an appointment
Oh,
for the
sweet
Medicaid
Mercurio.
application assistance.
Perishing in the pursuit of his
We
art.
haven't made an appointment with an elder law attorney. Oh,
Oh, well,
okay,
Mrs.
gotcha.
Exceptional
So
sense
you're
of
starting
humor.
with
What
this.
about the stolen painting? Have you
So
located
you're
it?
starting with that, and then if that doesn't go the way that you want, then you'll be going the elder law route. So this is kind of plan A, and elder law is plan B.
I found the source of Mercurio's artistic inspiration. A photograph. What troubled me was that the sexual
Well,
act
here's hoping it
captured
all
was
goes well so that you have your
non-consensual.
insurance
She was
back.
violated? Dear God, how despicable.
Her abuser was in fact the British envoy. Mercurio took a picture of him committing the atrocity and then used it as artistic inspiration.
I had no idea a mere break-in would eventually expose such barbarity.
Why do I somehow not
I found the
believe
painting,
you,
but I
sir?
could not retrieve it.
Well then, where is it?
In Bernadotti's office.
Bernadotti? That shady businessman? Why would he steal it from me?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself.
I take it you found something more then.
Mr. Vogel, I want you to make everything public, including the photograph. I'm
That's
sure
an
you have a
interesting
connection at the
idea.
Cordona Chronicle.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Loyal to your own truth till the end. Yes, I'm acquainted with the staff of the Chronicle. The story is sensational, and will surely draw attention to the gallery. But you must be aware that exposing the scandal will further hurt the victim. Does that not bother you?
No matter what one does, the truth tends to come out, as well it should. I won't be the one to stand in its way.
I mean,
Oh, it's
nobody
only your
knows her
subjective
name,
truth being
right? Like, he
exposed.
never told
Not
this
that I'm
guy
judging.
her
It's
name.
perfectly reasonable for everyone to have their own views.
When you called me, you knew exactly what you would get.
Oh, but I'm not like you, Mr. Holmes. I cannot be sure of anything. Regardless, I must thank you, for art's sake. Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor. I am told it belonged to your mother.
What is it?
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
And
Previously,
about
you
my mother.
mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required
Elder law is
sustained
essentially the
specialized
big
treatment, but
guns.
her
You're
madness
stretched
persisted.
financially right now
I
and
knew
can't
that
afford to
Violet
pay
had
out of
disappeared from the
pocket.
public
That
eye,
makes sense.
but had no idea. of her
Procedures,
suffering.
depending on what it is,
I cannot imagine what you're
can
feeling.
definitely
I'm fine.
be... Well, procedures of any kind can be expensive.
Thank you, Mr.
Medical
Vogel.
stuff in general is
curious to
just
see what you have
expensive
procured.
here. So, case complete. So now what do we want to do? Ooh, anywhere from 3 4,000 to 24,000. Man, that's a lot of money. Dang.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Oh, depends
Correct.
on the
With
surgeon.
whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Estevaux. Happy to
That
make your
makes
acquaintance.
sense.
I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your
That would
brother.
make sense.
He's
So
on
just
his way to
depending on the
Gordona.
surgeon and what
In the
they,
meantime,
I guess
he
every
requests your
surgeon might
assistance
be able
with a
to
sensitive matter. My
might be
orders
able
are to
to
provide you
say,
with the details.
I charge this much for this. I charge this much.
You have my attention, Mr. Estevaux.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising
So now we've
material
got
is of a
blackmail.
delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
Uh-huh. So what do I
What
need
does
to
Mycroft
do?
want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself?
Interesting.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
I mean, this is true. This is true. Alright, you guys, I need a super quick bio break, so I will be right back as soon as I'm done. It shouldn't be too long. Be right back, you guys. Alright, Alright, we are back. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what he had sent
I
to
imagine
us.
Goliath was surprised to find out his lady was not real.
Let's open it. Whoa. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Da 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 da.
and yet
Seal your fate
oddly
tonight.
familiar.
Something like that. Oh, we're getting another memory. I'm not 100% sure we want to. Yeah, we're gonna
Did you
skip
just
it.
remember something?
We're gonna skip it.
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So, you continue to pursue the imaginary.
Hi,
I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely
sibling
ill.
rivalry,
But she was
sibling
unstable.
squabbles.
She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me
That's not
everything.
gonna happen.
I'm an adult now. Show me the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know
I know,
will find
right?
out eventually.
How
The goal
very
is
dare
stability,
you.
and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means.
Okay.
After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man.
So
have
because
so
he's
much
trying to
potential,
figure out
so
how
much to
his
offer
mom
society.
died, apparently
But
that
that's not
means
the end.
he's less.
Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything
Apparently
I knew
that
about
means
her,
he's
about
less
you,
than?
and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Amen,
Grow up,
Sherlock.
It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international.
But it's
It
still
is
a
time
lie.
you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and
Oh,
powerful.
now
you
he's getting
like having
Mycroft
eyes
where
and
it
ears
hurts.
everywhere. The fact
In the
it helps the
ego.
nation is incidental. Because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
He just wants to know about his family. That's all.
Just look at this thing. It's huge.
That's all he wants to know is the truth. And like he said, he's a grown-up now. He's able to handle it. Looks like it was on the second floor. This is Sherlock's room. That's their mom's room.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Because there is, in fact, something important behind it. Huh. He said it was inside the manor, right? Okay, he's waiting at the Old City Bridge. Primrose Cafe. Old City Bridge. Skelito. Oh, helps if I'm looking in Skelito instead. Let's go to the Harbor Master building. We're gonna see how much we can do. Okay, so I am going to the right place. Hey, at least I stopped myself that time. Okay, Primrose Cafe.
Here, grab a seat.
You even brought a book,
Here
huh?
we go. We're gonna grab a seat. We're gonna see how this goes.
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Come on, let's get closer. I can't see anything from here.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail. We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Go!
Why are we yelling to go? Oh. Oh. Hi. Hi.
Oh, not a pretty sight, this.
Sorry, guys. Looks like he fell from the tower.
Head trauma. Fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
He definitely fell from the tower.
He was stabbed several times before he fell.
Several times.
The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade. The knife is missing.
Oh.
What's happened? Who is
So we got some blood.
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the Danse Macabre.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
A key, and where there's a
There's
key, there's a lock.
lock. Oh, okay, his kerchief.
Rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all
Right?
busy now.
Fell. More like
No signs of
pushed
life
after being
in the
hit with a
pulse.
blunt
Bearing
object.
Corporal Ridley,
Right?
Dead.
Okay. Alright. On that note, you guys, I'm thinking let's see, do we want to switch games? Or do we want to try and solve this poor man's murder? Because I'm kind of also feeling Fortnite, if you guys want that. What shall we do? Right? I'm like, part of me wants to solve the mystery. So, solve the mystery or Fortnite. We'll let that go for 3 minutes. Like, part of me is just like, you know what? I don't know. I'm like, part of me is torn. Part of me wants to Fortnite it. Part of me wants to solve the mystery. So, I will be the tiebreaker. I shall be the tiebreaker if this ends in a tie. I'm not 100% sure what I'm feeling other than torn as to what's going on and trying to solve it, but also kind of like, you know? So what would you guys like to do? You've got to vote for Fortnite. Fortnite, but also you're getting off because you need to take meds and go to bed. Hi, Doc! You guys get a good night's sleep. Sleep well, and I'll see you guys later. Alright. You saw a rated R painting as well as a mermaid skeleton. It's time for some Fortnite. Alright. We'll let the... So that's 2 votes so far for Fortnite. Unless... Ooh, yeah! The Sayla playlist is perfect after tonight. Absolutely perfect. So, we've got anywhere from 2 to 3 votes for Fortnite because I'm trying to decide. I can't tell if the vote for... Let's see. I'm unable to tell if the vote for Fortnite was from Edvan or Vocal Duck, or somebody else. So it could be 2 or 3 because Vocal Duck and Edvan both have said it in chat. So it could be that one of them voted and then put said vote in chat, or they both said their vote in chat and somebody else voted. And I'm not sure what it is. It's looking like you plead the 5th. Alright, alright. Then I think I know who our one voter was. Works for me. Alright, so we're gonna... so poll has ended with 2 votes for Fortnite. We're gonna go ahead and save. There we go. Oh, I do not recall. Sorry. It's all good. So we had 2 to 3 votes. Either one. You did, Kobe. You did. So we are switching over. We're just gonna play a round or 2, see how that goes. And then we'll wrap things up. How you doing, Kobe? I have played this season. It's all the OG stuff, and I am excited. So now we got a game capture, and there we go. Life is good, eternal life is better. Life is good, eternal life is better. If anybody can name the group that sings that song, you earn bonus points in my book. So we're gonna, since we're only playing a few rounds and then heading to bed, I'm gonna put my cell phone away. I'm just gonna do that. Been real full of peace lately and feels nice. That's awesome. It's the group that also sang the other song. Yeah, they do have other songs like Someone Loves You, even when you don't think so. Don't you know you've got me and Jesus? And this is the purpose of my life. This is the reason I'm alive. Before it gets too late. Activate, activate. And I wanna finish last in the world's eyes. No matter what I do, I will be first in your eyes. So if any of those songs sound familiar, you have the Christian group that sang Life is Good. Right? Total Jam, right? Let's do Tilted Towers. I'm kind of feeling Tilted Towers. Oh, okay. They are a group called Stellar Cart. and they are a former Christian band, and they were super talented. I always enjoyed their music. Oh. I always enjoy trying to jump, but then I forget that in the OG maps it doesn't let you, and then I'm like, really? Why? Yeah, you should totally check them out. They are super good. Let's see if we can find anything. Yeah, they are rather stellar. Well, at least I got these. Stellar cart. With the K. Stellar carts with the K. Maybe if we hide behind this door, they'll never see us. Exactly. I'm not sure where they are, and that part kind of makes me nervous. Oh, they sound close, but now they're going away. Oh, I think they might be coming towards me. Oh, I think they are right on the other side of that door. They just might be right on the other side of that door. Oh boy. Hey Vi, how you doing? You need cake. Cake sounds so good right now. Oh my goodness, does cake sound good right now. Pretty much anything sweet sounds good right now. Just beat from work? Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. Some work days are rougher than others. Oh. Either he's close. Oh, I think he might be close. You want a lemon cake with cherry frosting. Ooh, that could be really, really good. I'm usually not a big lemon fan. But lemon and cherry sounds like a really cool combo. All right. Tougher for you. You have to lift 100 pounds of horse food and hay bales. Oh man, that sounds tough. And you're doing that all by yourself? And the horses never thank you. Oh no. Oh man, that's rough. I mean, somebody's gotta do it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, why? Why do they make you do that by yourself? I mean, fair. That is a, probably pretty much their only way of thinking you, I would think. They're at least able to say, thank you, you kind-hearted person who gives us food. See the fruits of your labor. Oh, that would be so cool for you to be able to raise ducks and chickens and goats and pigs. That would be super cool. That would be absolutely cool. I could totally see that for you. Aha. There it is. My day was good. It was a somewhat busy day. I'm getting some surveys ready to go out. And so, getting the info for said surveys. And then next week's going to be a short week with Thanksgiving, so that'll be good. I love my job, but I also enjoy short weeks every now and then. Right? Thanksgiving's going to be so good. I am so excited. I love Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorites. Oh no! Ah! Run in there. We're gonna hide here. We've got a test stream for that coming up. So hopefully this Thursday we'll be able to have the test stream, and then we'll be able to have our first official stream on Friday. Ooh, I prefer light meat to dark meat, but green bean casserole is so good. We're just gonna hide here a minute. And so this is the channel for the new ministry, DLC, or Discover Life with Christ. And we're just all about helping you discover your life with Christ and how amazing it can be. Aha, there we go. We made it up here. Right? Right? We really put as much thought as we could into the name because we wanted it to be something where people would remember it, but also where it was all about what we stand for. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. So we have a test stream on Thursday, and then we have our first official stream, hopefully, on Friday. We just want to make sure that before Friday we have all those bugs worked out before Friday. Oh, good! I'm glad that having our logo on there helped you. Super glad for that, because that's the goal, is that we want you to remember. We want you to be able to look at that logo and be like, ooh, those people are cool. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but if we think of anything, I will definitely point us in your direction. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, okay. Okay. At least I didn't die. At least I didn't die. I'm just gonna use this. I'm just like, hopefully I don't accidentally do anything stupid like that again. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, very cool. I will definitely let them know to reach out to you if we need anything. I mean, 6 years? That's amazing. Those are definitely some good skills there. Oh, now I'm nervous. Exactly, always room to learn new stuff. Oh, I get the feeling he saw me. I get the feeling he saw me. And now he is on his way towards me. Behind me? Yeah, he might be. It looks like he looks like he was in the same building for a bit there. And now he's kind of gone. Huh. I was hoping I'd be able to... Ah, he gave up. Gotcha. Let's see. We need to run a little more towards center, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. It kind of does, doesn't it? I like it. Sound compass. That's pretty cool. I really like that name. So now we've got this hill here. Oh, that makes sense. Because I know I turned on visualize sound effects, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't think it has one other than visualize sound effects. There we go. We got that. Phew. Whew. Some close calls there, you guys. Right? Sound compass is way better. This is nifty. Wow. 17. 16. 16. Alright, I think we got time for one more. And then I need to hop off. Our goal is going to be better than 16. And we Donna stratted it that time. We Donna stratted it quite a bit. Our favorite number, 16. Kobe. Let's see if I'm right. I think so. What's the Donna strat? The Donna strat is when you basically hide in a bathroom or any other building and just hide there until either the storm says go or you're found anywhere. Yep, hide in the bathroom basically until the storm hits. Exactly, my friend. It helps because then you're able to strategize a little bit. You're also out of sight, out of mind. And when you're out of sight, out of mind, then you wait until you're about into the last 5 to 10 people. And then you're able to say, oh, now I'm able to join the fight. And then you go join the fight and you're good to go. What's cash cups? I don't know that I've heard of that. It sounds cool though. Ooh, medikit. This is true. Winning money is better than pushing fights. This is true. You just try and run to the very center of where the storm will end and pick a bunch of guns and ammo and then wait for everybody to die off. That's another valid strategy. That is essentially Donna Strat 2.0. There we go. Because while you're waiting in said bathroom, you are also collecting as much ammo as you can. While you're going in between buildings and bathrooms. Haha, found him. Haha, and I found the chest. Chapter 2, Season 6, you just sit at the farm with all the apples. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where? Okay. Oh, they poisoned me. That's what happened. Okay. You just sit and wait till the top 2 or first. I love it. Okay, so now we've got all that. I would enjoy that too, just kind of sitting in the same spot as long as I can. It just makes it a little more fun, you know? Okay, so we're gonna head out here, I think. Head across the way. Oh. Alright. Donna Strat in effect. We're gonna hide right here. Go, Donna, go, go, go! Go, Donna, go! Go, Donna, go! Go, Donna, go! Donna Strat. Woo! Here they come. But they're not gonna know which one I'm in. A team did something similar with fishing, and then Epic took fishing away because they earned 500,000 just doing that. What? That's crazy. 4 people got their meds all game, and then 1 person used them all in a heal off. Oh my goodness. No wonder Epic was like, yeah, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that ability. Okay, so right now I'm fairly centered. Whew. They're trying to find me, but they're not having much luck. My guess is that they saw me. My guess is they saw me go in, and now they're just trying to figure out which room did I go in. But they will get greeted by my blue assault rifle as soon as they open up that door. That's what's going to happen. Come on, I'm over here. You can find me. Why did that suddenly remind me of 20th Century? Right? You want to try this strat with the whole team sometime? 4 of us in a room waiting to blast the door. I love it. That would be hilarious. That'll tell them where I am. And sometimes, just for kicks and giggles, you hide in the bathtub. Oh good, you heard it too. I'm not alone. Exactly. Exactly. You just hide as best you can. Let them all fight it out. That way we get, hopefully, better than 16. Okay, so all the way over there is center of circle. I like to try and ping center of circle every now and then, so that way if I have to move, I have an idea of where to move towards if I want to make sure that I'm center of circle. But right now is not a good time to move, because there's somebody in the building with me. Or at least I thought there was. Maybe there isn't. Maybe now that the... Aha. Okay. So we're only 400-ish meters away. Got him. There we go. Oh, there was someone on the zip line. This little place down here ought to be good cover. Or not. We'll go down this way. We're just gonna go down this way. You got a Samsung Odyssey Arc 55-inch 4K monitor tomorrow. You're getting that tomorrow? Nice! Can't wait to play this game on it. When you aim through scopes, it blows up real large. Oh yeah! That's gonna be awesome! I think currently mine is a 30-something inch. Both of them are. I have one monitor that's a bit older and one that's a bit newer. So now, yeah, 32 I think. Maybe a 30, I think it's somewhere between 32 and 35. Yeah, it is. It really is. And it's one of those ones, like, it works for my desk. You know what I mean? My desk is only... X wide, you know? And so, I only have so much room that I can work with. You're spoiled, though. You got the best of the market. That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. Let me see if I can pull up my settings while we're here. Just because I'm curious and it's been a while since I've looked at them. Here we go. 12th gen Intel R Core processor, i5, 32 gigs of RAM, 64-bit operating system. And I've got a NVIDIA, I think 370? Or 3070, I mean? Ti. Thank you! Did not realize I was... There we go. Speaking of room, you now have to buy a second desk to put behind your main desk just to use this thing. You're gonna guess 4 feet away. It requires you to be 2.5 feet away. That's cool. And thank you! I know they're up in the, what, 400s-ish now? Or, like, the 4000s? You're rocking a 5950 CPU overclocked to 5.4 gigahertz and 32 gigs of RAM, and a 6900 XT watercolored front and back plate. Dude! Those are some neat specs. the website I used to get my current computer gave you options of different ones that you could use, and so I asked a bunch of my friends and my cousin, I'm like, what do I do? I know next to nothing about computers. Can you help me determine what specs I need? Okay, well, first off, what do you want to do? I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to stream and play games at the same time. Then you're going to want at least this. Cool. And so that's what I went with. You've got a 2060 and it does everything you play on highest settings. That's great. Oh, you've got to change the water every 6 months. Yeah, newer's not always better because they've got to get all those bugs worked out, and by the time, you know, by the time they upgrade things, sometimes they don't exactly upgrade well. Right? I was so nervous too when I got mine because this was like the... Hey, Daily, how you doing? This was like the first... Oh, I'll wait until after I get through this ad break. Ooh, we got grappling. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Hey, look at that! We're top 10! Okay, I'm gonna go back up here. The 2060 is still good for another 3 years. It starts to become bottlenecked by modern games. That makes sense. As long as you can get 30 to 60 frames per second, it's still good. How's it going, Daily? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking computer specs. But yeah, my computer was my first big purchase. And so I had, like, saved up for it because I knew this was something I wanted to do. And it ended up working out. Yeah, I had to make sure to update my graphics driver recently. Because all of a sudden with this new update, it was telling me, you've got too much going on right now. I can't run Fortnite. And so then I made sure to update. Lo and behold, that was exactly what it needed. As soon as I did that update, it was like, yeah, I can run this. And I said, see, I told you you could. Right? Oof, it was like, you've got way too much stuff going on. You can't do that. And I said, really? Are you sure about that? Let me give you an update. Right? They are so expensive. Like, there's part of me that's like, should I maybe upgrade to a higher level graphics card? But then I'm like, no, this one's working. A, this one's working fine. And B, they're so expensive. You bought a MacBook Pro laptop, it costs a lot. You're gonna use it till it's totally non-functional, right? I've got a MacBook down below my desk, and I've got a MacBook, okay, 5 to 10 years before upgrading. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. I've got a MacBook at work that I just got as a hand-me-down, and because the thing is, my MacBook was from 2011-ish, I think. And it was one of those things where eventually it just stopped getting updates. Like, it stopped being able to upgrade to the latest operating software. Whereas the other one, it could. Apathetic Manikineko. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well too. How did you find the channel? And thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's really, really crazy how expensive Apple products are. Oh, here we go. You were just searching the Christian tag. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. We're about to wrap up here after this round, but I'm glad you're here and that you were able to come and say hello. Thank you so much for following, and my name is Donna. I'm a Christian family-friendly variety streamer. I stream on Tuesday nights my time and Saturday mornings my time, which is Arizona. And then I also am part of an amazing new ministry called the DLC, or Discover Life with Christ, which is this symbol that you see above my head, right here. And our goal is that we just want to meet you where you're at and help you discover how amazing life with Christ is. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally. So, please feel free. Thank you for dropping the follow here, but also please feel free to check out any of these amazing, amazing Christian streamers that are here as well. And they are going to bless you as much as they blessed me. I'ma steal that crown. It's all good, Kobe. I do. I've got AirPods. Mine are still fairly new, so mine have not started chirping for no reason. My guess is it could also mean that they're either close to dying, or you may have accidentally triggered its find me thing. Oh man, you're an Android user and you can't get earbuds to function right no matter what. That stinks. Only happens when you pick them up. Okay. Oh, number 2, you guys, number 2! We lasted till the very end! We got blasted with a pump shotgun. It only happens when you pick them up. Okay. It could be its connection thing. It could be its, because I know for me, when it first connects, it gives me kind of a doo-doo-doo thing. And so that means it's just saying, I connected! So we're going to switch over here to just chatting for a second. So I think that could be what it is if when you're taking them out of the case and getting ready to put them in your ear, it's just connecting. Is probably it. you guys have a great night too. So I will be part of the DLC streams on Thursday for our test stream and Friday for our oh, it's more of a ring 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 sound. Gotcha. Interesting. I don't know then. Might want to take it to the Apple Store and see what they say. Those people at the Genius Bar, they're great. They're great. You'd ask Apple support, but they'll charge you $99. If you go into the Apple Store and then just say, hey, I just had a quick question, they should be able to help you. Because $99 is a lot. So I'm going to type out the schedule for this week. So Thursday is the DLC test stream. We are not sure when that's going to be yet, so just kind of keep an eye out. So I'll be hosting DLC for now. And then eventually we're going to hopefully get to the point where we can kind of take turns hosting. But it's going to be over on the DLC channel. At 8 p.m. EST. And then Saturday. And thank you so much, Vi, for praying for us, and Kobe as well. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I absolutely am super excited for it, and it's going to be just, it's me, Bearded Beowulf, Kishu Kyralia, who may or may not be able to make the Friday stream. We're not sure yet. It depends on how she's feeling with, you know, the pregnancy and everything, just trying to figure out her energy levels and everything like that. So we're just trying to support everybody, you know, and it's also Legend of Zyro. And so the four of us are DLC, and we'll be live on the DLC channel on Friday night and sometime on Thursday night. And then I'll be back on this channel Saturday morning. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Always remember that God loves you, and so do I. Good night, everybody.